Oh, that's just great! Winter is coming, and I've released all that warm air, and it's trout with nowhere to go! Yes, winter is coming, so that's why profits are decreasing at this time of the year. I feel like that's just my opinion, but anyways, I do apologise for delaying my videos on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday because this iPad was being completely useless at just basically recording videos because of the storage system. It's being quite really reluctant to basically carry on. And anyways, let's just go ahead and take a look at these first flip-out products that we haven't reviewed for a long time. It's this one here. I don't know if this is going to be quite a short time, and it's quite amazing. I've made 2 copies of the glaucous GULL products, of course. These are like books, of course. And there's the front cover, of course. I don't know how much they cost, because normally these types of pieces of merchandise, they don't actually tend to have, you know, books and stuff. Yes, it does tell me on where they live. If I show you closely, of course. Maybe not, of course. This is where they live. And it's funny, I'm actually flipping right this way because I just feel like I can't find something good or bad to have a look of. And yes, there's cartoon images of Wingull, or should I say anime pieces of images, of course. And this is what they look like. And of course, yes, there's some other things as well. There's a bit of extra text here, which is not very common, of course, because I just feel like that this is not actually the way videos are being produced in the way they are. Not really, actually, but this is actually, they don't actually tell you that there's extra info on these types of books and stuff. And there's this very interesting reading. It says where to see them in the Midlands area, and that's actually quite a very nice reading sort of thingy bob, because I just feel like this sort of info in these books look very amazing indeed. So there you go, there's one of the 2 copies I've got of the glaucous GULL books here, and they look quite nice. And I don't know if I could show this one properly in a sense, because because my throat is completely sore after I was actually getting really excited in that website. What was it called? Watch Cartoon Online. And I freaking watched a show called... No, it wasn't... I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying, but anyways, let's just go back to the flip-out product we've got now. This is the yellow and normal pink leg herring gulls 12-pack, £21.95. Let's call that £22 in terms of 5 pence away, of course. It's a Generation 103 product, of course, and it's operated by the all-time classic, of course, NHS, National Health Service, I would say, in the UK, of course. And I actually didn't realise that herring gulls have yellow legs as much as, you know, other herring gulls, which tend to have, you know, pink legs. And I might show you one of these guys, of course. There's one of the yellow legs, and all of them have names. Well, in a sense, I would guess. There's one of the pink leg ones, and I'm actually getting a bit fearful, so I might go ahead and take a look at these wintering lesser blackback gulls 12-pack, £20.99 or £21, and I'm really sorry that this video has been rough and ready, because I must have been yelling out really loud and excitedly after watching that very cool film. What was it called? It was like one of the Shrek films I've watched. I think it was called Puss in Boots, which was like a very cool sequel. And we're going to check out these beautiful looking lesser blackback gulls. And has anyone seen Puss in Boots? It's like a real spin-off of Shrek, of course. I guess it's like a 2011 film. But anyways, into the real Seagull topic. It's quite interesting that some of the red eyes have been lined with brown ink, of course, just to make them look like they're covered in brown streaked patterns, I would say. I suppose it sort of looks very nice. But let me just go back to the herring gull topic here, because I've actually realised that the herring gulls, which have the yellow legs, they can be found in parts of Germany, I would say. But luckily enough, these herring gulls, they don't have to be confused by the other herring gulls, I would say, from, let's just say, the other gull species that we tend to find in Europe, and that is the yellow-legged gull, I would guess, in the way they are. And you can tell by these clear white heads and brown streak patches during autumn and winter, making sure I'm separating one gull species versus another, of course. These are the yellow-legged gulls. Well, actually, I mean yellow-legged herring gulls with the normal pink-legged herring gulls. And these are the lesser blackback gulls in their winter streaked heads and brown lines, of course. Very recognisable indeed. Really sorry for delaying my videos, of course, because of the stubbornness that we had recently with the iPad, that it refused to get into its storage, of course. And thankfully enough, I've just deleted some of these, of course. And here's this product here. This is one I've been waiting for. This is like the one, you remember I did the video back in 2018 where I did a product called the Western Gull 12-pack. The adult ones, of course. I've got a funny feeling I actually haven't talked about the juveniles, of course, and it costs around £22 or £21.99. It's quite a very nice product. I sort of feel like, you know, let's get into the juveniles, of course. And there you go. That's what they look like indeed. Yeah, very nice indeed. And to be quite honest, these guys look very amazing indeed, especially in Western form. They don't have names, which is disappointing, but let's take a look at the Western Gulls. As always, these guys are like a cross between a herring gull mixed with a lesser blackback gull in terms of its wings and not the feet, which is very interesting. It also resembles the, I'm not quite sure what I'm actually saying, I'm not quite sure what I'm saying, but if you remember, there was actually a species called the slaty-billed, no, it was actually called the slaty-backed gull, which had the similar sort of colour to that of a Western gull because of the thingy-bobs, because of the back and colours like that. And it was similar, by the way, it looks like, because of the colours and stuff like that, but I dare say the difference was the cause, but also the size as well. In fact, the slaty black gull, I would say that the Western gulls are a slimmer version of that of the slaty back gulls that you find in the Pacific Ocean areas of, let's just say, Japan, or let's just say Korea, and probably Russia, of course. And that's how can I, you know, describe these types of beautiful looking gulls. And to be quite honest, these gulls, the Western gulls that can be found in the Western Pacific coast of North America, of course, specifically California in America. And let's just think, I'm not sure what other states you can find. Washington State, Oregon, I'm pretty sure you can also sort of see them in Vancouver in Canada. And it's quite amazing, of course. And speaking of America, today, the day I'm making this video is Thanksgiving, so it's literally the day towards Black Friday. And because Thanksgiving is a holiday that is most likely associated with the United States of America, I would say in America, of course, it's not really a major celebration for us. But anyways, I think that's about it in this video, and I'm really sorry for the stubbornness of the iPad, of course, due to its storage. But anyways, give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, of course. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.